Turning, looking,
Tonight, the Yankees are trying to become the first team to 50 wins. But to get there, they'll have to go through one of the best pitchers in the American League on the road. The Yankees look to Gerrit Cole, who's trying to pick up his 7th win of the year. My recap, your reactions, coming up next. This is Yankees Game Night. Ooh, that was a close one. How's it going, everybody? That was a tight one. I took the weekend off, and I hoped that tonight we would be celebrating an 11-game win streak. But instead, we are celebrating win number 50. First team in baseball to 50 wins. We're also beginning a new streak, hopefully. We're also celebrating another outstanding performance by Gerrit Cole on the mound, taking a no-hitter deep into the game. So, hey, stick around for the end of the show tonight. I've got some highlights from the first 50 wins of the season. It's been a really fun spring, but tomorrow is just the first day of summer, which means we've got a long way to go. Yankees faced another tough lefty tonight, Shane McClanahan, for the second time in as many weeks. And stay hot, Anthony Rizzo. He blasted a solo home run in the first inning.
It is far, it is gone.
19th home run of the season already for Anthony Rizzo. If Judge didn't have 25, I think a lot more people would notice that Rizzo's tied for third in the league in home runs, and he's tied with Pete Alonso across town. Story tonight, though, was Gerrit Cole. I mean, the guy had it working, 6 straight strikeouts during his first trip through the order. Yankees loaded the bases in the top of the 5th, but Jose Trevino bounced into a double play to end the threat, missed opportunity. Rays threatened in the 5th, but Gerrit Cole got out of it. Rays still hitless through 5. Bottom 6, Giancarlo Stanton made a really nice running catch in foul territory to preserve the no-hitter. Rays hitless through 6. 4th time this season that a Yankees starting pitcher has taken a no-hitter into at least the 7th inning. Outstanding job by the Yankees starting pitchers all year long. Top 7, Gleyber Torres continues to hit. He laced a double into the right field corner. He also stole third base, his second steal of the season. He scored on an infield chopper by Jose Trevino and ended up being scored an error. But great hustle by Trevino. But anyway, that ended up making up 2-0 Yankees. Safe to say that Gleyber Torres is pretty much 100% back. He looks like the player from 2019 again, not only hitting for power, leading all second basemen in home runs, but he's hitting line drives. He's using the whole field. Occasionally, he still falls off balance. I think he's just going to do that while he's young, and that'll slowly get better as he becomes a more mature hitter. But he's showing that he can hit. The juice ball somewhat coming back, and with it, Gleyber Torres is back. Gerrit Cole noticeably picked up the pace in the 7th. He was working quick. His pitch count was high, but he was pounding the zone with a fastball after fastball after fastball. Struck out 2 more. Rays hitless through 7. 12 strikeouts for Cole through 7. But his pitch count was 103, so you knew it was going to be tough to get through the final 2 innings. And the pitch count ended up being too big of an obstacle for him to overcome. First batter of the 8th was retired, but after that, base hit breaks up the no-hitter. Round of applause for Gerrit Cole. Really nice job, and a contender for the belt, so make sure and get your votes in. Top 8. Next batter drilled one to center field, but it stayed in the ballpark. Aaron Judge ran it down, made a really nice catch. That was it for Gerrit Cole. Clay Holmes came in and allowed the inherited runner to score. That closed the book on Gerrit Cole. Final line, 7 1/3. 1 hit, 1 run, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts. Great start, but ultimately a no decision. Rays got to Holmes a little bit. His scoreless streak was snapped at 31 2/3 innings, I think they said. That raised his ERA to 0.56, tied the game at 2. Top 9, Josh Donaldson, single to put the go-ahead runner on base, and then Aaron Hicks just missed visiting the sticks, hits one off the right field wall. Manuel Margot jumped up to try and make the catch, ended up hurting his leg. He was visibly upset. They had to take him off the field on a cart, and he was crying. So, it reminded me a lot of when Dustin Fowler, I believe that was his name, came up with the Yankees and injured his leg, and he was visibly upset leaving the field in shock. A lot of times, the trainer knows right away what an injury is. They can say, oh, you did this to your knee, you did that, whatever. And so they probably told him right away, hey, look, you got a serious injury here. And he was upset. So anyway, tough night for him. Get better soon. Trevino picked up a sac fly to make it 4-2. Big insurance run. Bottom 9, great running catch by Joey Gallo in right field in there for his defense. Next batter DJ threw a potential game-ending double play into right field. First error of the season for him. But Yankees hang on to win. Wandy Peralta gets out of trouble. John Sterling, even though he had the night off, with the call.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
All of that, please.
And he did not get a official victory in the scorecard, but he does get an NYY Recaps digital belt, Mr. Garrett Cole.
Let's go. Belt winner.
So Finalage 2012 says Gallo with some big defensive plays lately. Tonight was a big one down the line. Another good one in Toronto the other day. And it looks like, he's getting a little bit more comfortable out there. He's been playing left field a lot, but going back to right field, he just looks like he's more in his element. Lori C. says, Judge looks like he needs a rest. I 100% agree.
I wholeheartedly agree.
He has been a little bit sluggish, I think. I think he could probably use a couple of days off. And a lot of times, the Yankees, when they have an off day, will try and do that. But unfortunately, they're playing a long stretch of games right now. So he might get a day off. He might get some DH days. He's been playing a lot of center field. There's another look at that great catch by Gallo. But I do agree with you that it looks like Judge needs a day off. Let's take a look at the box score here. Orlando Rodriguez says Clay Holmes is actually human. I thought he was related to the Terminator. Important thing is the Yankees won the game. 100%. All right, so let's take a look at it. Holmes, despite giving up the run and having the streak snapped, picks up his 5th win to no defeats on the season. 0.55 ERA. A lot of 5s in his stats. Wandy Peralta picks up the save, his 2nd save of the year. Yankees didn't get a bunch of hits tonight, just 7 hits. Anthony Rizzo, multi-hit game and a long home run. He's up to 238. Most of the season he's been hitting, but he had a really terrible May, and that kind of brought his average way down. So for a while he was hanging around in the 215, 220 area. It cost him an all-star vote from me, but I'm going to vote again. I usually only vote once, but I'm going to vote again because I think he's put himself back into the all-star discussion for me with this latest hot streak. 19 home runs on the year. Stanton 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts, couple of bad swings. You can tell when he's letting go the bat with one hand that he's not feeling it. When he's really on his game, it's a nice, easy swing. He doesn't even lose balance, keeps both hands on the bat. But right now, obviously in a little bit of a funk. Gleyber Torres had that double. He's hitting 267, 837 OPS. His OPS is now higher than Giancarlo Stanton, so that's worth noting. Josh Donaldson, 2 for 4 tonight. He's up to 238 as well. Picked up a big hit late in the game. Aaron Hicks, 2 more hits, hitting over 300 in June. So really nice job by him, and a runner-up for the belt tonight, barely. Trevino, 0 for 2 with an RBI. That great hustle play down the line to beat out the throw. I mean, it was an error because the guy dropped it, but he was hustling regardless, and I love it. And Marwin Gonzalez filling in for IKF, who's got a sore hamstring, 0 for 4. Extra base hits go to Torres and Hicks and Rizzo. And Garrett Cole, 7 in the third innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts. We talked about it. Holmes, weird to see a run in his ER column. And Peralta, a scoreless 9th inning. And the Yankees, 50 and 17, outstanding job. Devin Curry says, hey, Dub Nation. Appreciate the Super Dono. Jared Williams says, that was a big win. It was absolutely a big win. Anytime you can beat the Rays is huge. Anytime you can beat a division rival is huge. The Yankees continue to play very well within their division. Obviously, you would have liked to have won that game against the Blue Jays yesterday. But now the Rays are in 4th place. They are 14 games back. They are 36 and 31. Meanwhile, the Yankees have a 746 winning percentage, and they're on pace for between 120 and 121 wins, roughly. I don't know if they'll get there, but it's been a hell of a lot of fun to watch. Frankie Baseball says, RIP to Manuel Margot's leg. How about a round of applause for the effort there? I read that wrong. Bullion Novice says, enjoying your show. Appreciate that.
Excellent.
I'm here to entertain, my friend. Saberhead says, Ump had a Little League type strike zone tonight. I got to admit, Garrett Cole got the benefit of the doubt on a couple of calls, especially a couple of calls at the top of the zone. Like, even if he didn't swing at that, it would have been probably called a strike. We might get a look at one here. But Garrett Cole was also throwing it by guys, so the strike zone didn't matter all that much tonight. Great slider right there for the strikeout. Another slider down and away. It might have been a replay. Here's a slider on the outside part of the plate, maybe a cutter. Here's a fastball. This was below the zone, gets the call there, looking. High 99-mile-an-hour fastball, no chance. So, Garrett Cole looked great tonight. James G says, running away with the AL East. I think the AL East might be pretty much over. I mean, you hate to say it's over, but right now, I don't think anybody's catching the Yankees. They're just off to too good of a start. Colm says, finally, we have a real contending team.
I hardly agree.
I think this team's going all the way. I don't see how anybody's going to beat them. I don't see it. I mean, unless somebody gets hurt, which you can never predict. But right now, I just don't see any team that can really compete with what the Yankees are doing. Dion says, a lot of low strikes from the home plate ump, both teams. Hey, that's baseball. Truth Always says, how many Yankees players are going to be all-stars? So, it's hard to say. I think Aaron Judge is a guarantee. I mean, probably first number 1 vote getter. Stanton is going to get some votes. Gleyber Torres is probably your best second baseman in the American League this year. He's leading all second basemen in home runs. He's got an 830-something OPS. How do you not put him in there? Let's see here. Probably the pitching staff is going to have a ton. I think Garrett Cole, obviously. Nestor Cortez, obviously. Jamison Tyone deserves to be an all-star. Clay Holmes deserves to be an all-star. That's 7 right there. It might be 7. You might see Rizzo. That would be like an 8th. So I think the Yankees are going to be well represented. Willie Robinson says, what happened to King? I think it was just a night off. I didn't see anything about it. I wasn't listening too closely to the announcers because I was working on the postgame show, but I hope he's okay. I saw that Gleyber Torres stretched out kind of awkwardly on that botched double play ball late in the game, and that was a dangerous play. Coming off the bag and trying to stay on the bag like that is a good way to pull a groin, pull a hamstring, a calf. GLNB says, what happened to IKF? He's got a sore hamstring. Have you guys noticed how much this team has been slipping in the batter's box the last couple of days? Both ballparks, in Toronto and in Tampa Bay. It seems like there's like a ton of sand in the batter's box or something. Guys keep falling over. It doesn't seem right. Something's wrong. TM17 says we need a shortstop and another outfielder. Call up Volpe. Volpe's not ready yet, but he is playing pretty well at Double-A. Hit an absolute bomb the other night to the opposite field. And when he's driving the ball the other way, that's when you know that, he's really clicking. Last year, he had so much power because he was hitting a lot of balls to right field. Getting out, you couldn't pitch him a fastball away because he would just take it right over the right center field wall. This year in Double-A, they recognized that. They started pitching him inside, pounding him inside, and it took him a while to adjust to those two-seamers in. Started pulling the ball more and forced them to go away. And now he's driving the ball out of the ballpark again to the opposite field, looking really good. So a lot of good signs from Anthony Volpe. Apparently he's playing defense very well. He's stealing a ton of bases, over 20 stolen bases. So, Victor Ortiz says, Monty deserves to be into. Yeah, I mean, how can you forget Monty? Monty's been great. He doesn't have the sexy win total, but a lot of that is the product of just bad run support. Tony Stark's nephew says sprained ACL for IKF. Is that? And then James G says IKF not an IL situation. So apparently there's some different reports coming in. I saw hamstring. Yeah, hamstring. Okay. So it is what it is. Brett Doy says turf cleats. Yeah, those are, they're not real spikes. They've got like little plastic rubber pieces, but the Yankees play in Toronto and they play in Tampa Bay all the time, and you never see them slipping this much. I just can't figure out why it's happening more now. One Tally R&1 says, is LeCastro ever coming back? He's back at AAA. I think that he'll be up when they need somebody. Right now, the strategic pinch runner isn't as necessary when you have an 11.5 game lead in the East. I think you'll definitely see him on the playoff roster. 1,000% he'll be on the playoff roster. Yo Elvis says, Holmes is human. I know, it's tough. James G says, first error for DJ this season. Amazing considering all the positions he plays. He has been so reliable. He's looked great at second. He's looked great at first. And I think he's the best third baseman we got on the team, even though we've seen Donaldson make some really nice plays over there at third as well. We need to get a couple of guys hitting. We need Aaron Hicks to continue playing like he did tonight. Picked up a couple of hits, had a big triple. Kind of started pimping his home run, even though it hit the wall. That drives me nuts. But with a runner on base, you can't really rush anyway in case it gets caught. So I understand. And then you got Gallo, who actually had a decent June if you dig into the numbers, at large. But he's not really hitting for average. He never will. And I don't know if he's the right guy for a playoff run. But we could use just a little bit more consistency from the offense, but I feel like the pitching has looked good. I feel like Holmes might be a little bit overworked. He looked a little bit out of sorts tonight. The control wasn't as automatic as we expect. So, all right, guys, do you guys want to watch a little special package that I put together for you for honoring our first 50 wins of the year? I put together some clips of some of our best games. Stick with it. Here we go. It's about 10 minutes long.
In 2022.
There is Billy Crystal, and his delivery is a bit low and outside. A high drive to right. It sends Judge back, all the way back, and it's gone. And perhaps a flashback to last October for Cole. On the first pitch, he sends one softly into right, and it drops in front of Jackie Bradley Jr. Drive to deep right center field, and forget about it. Who inherited a 3-run lead before he threw a pitch. Slams this one to right, it sends Bradley back, and it makes the seats into the first row. He can.
Yes.
Playable with the infield back, in which case it would have scored a run anyway. LeMahieu skies one to right center field and deep back on the track, and this one ties the game. Off the fist, well placed, it drops. Here comes Aruz. He will score, and the Red Sox have the lead. Pitch. In the air to center. Kike Hernandez goes back. This will tie the game. Gonzalez again on 3-2. Struck him out and will play an 11th inning. Toward the middle, it sneaks through. Here comes Kiner Falefa, and the Yankees have won it on opening day.
Popped up. On the run is Rizzo, and he makes the play for the first out. How about that? A swing and a miss by Kwan.
League career.
Grounded to Rizzo. Gonna be a tough play. Got him.
It's the 1-1. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to right. This is hit well. Judge is back. He's looking up. Home run, Naylor.
High fly ball. Deep left center. On the run is Straw. See ya! A home run.
High fly ball, left field. Back is Gallo. He's at the wall. It is gone. A home run.
Line drive. Deep left. Kwan back. Still back. Still back. It's over his head and up against the wall. The Yankees have tied the game at 4. Yeah, Kwan really hit into that wall hard. Line drive into right center field. That's going to do it. The Yankees win the game. Corners go. 3-2. Deep fly ball. Right field. Santander back on the track at the wall. Leaps. See ya.
And the pitch hit in the air to deep right center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Second home run of the night. He has 5 RBIs on the night.
High fly ball down the right field line. And it's gone! His first 3 home run game of his career. Grounded off the first base bag. Grabbed by Rizzo. He flips to Cole. They got him. Well, Cole is dealing. He has retired 10 Texas Rangers in a row. And you come back with a slider. 1-2. More than that, fly ball, left field. Rex is there, tagging Judge. He'll come home.
Great job. He looked at Booney and said, no, my friend. Give me one more inning.
And that ball is pounded down the right field line. It is gone.
High fly ball, right field and deep. Calhoun back on the track at the wall. See ya! He walks it off, and the Yankees win 2-1.
I mean, if you see Gleyber Torres starting to use right center field.
24 and 2/3 innings. He's allowed just 7 walks and 2 home runs. Opponents hitting .211 against him. Swing and a miss. The 1958 Yankees allowed 63. Strike 3. It was a Nestor lookalike.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
It'll be a 3-2. Pitch caught on him is absolutely.
And the 2-2. Strike 3. Calhoun down looking here in the Bronx. That one is looped into center field. It's a base hit. And there it goes. That's a no-hitter. Served into left center field. Is anybody going to get that? No, it's going to split the outfield. Here's the throw. Here's the play. He slides in. He's safe.
Now Springer gets into one, sends it to deep left, and it's gone.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hold up. But the slider gets him 2 away.
And he gets into one. Driven to left field.
Swung on and hit in the air to right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Just made the right field seats. It is a Stantonian home run.
He didn't get it all.
Grounded to third. There's one. On to first. It's a double play.
Here's Aaron Judge.
Drill deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. The Yankees have come back to win it. 6-5. Oh.
He's still the guy people come to see.
Ground ball back to third. Donaldson, his first game back.
Here's the payoff. Strike 3 is called. Fastball outside corner. Garrett Cole. And he swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 straight strikeouts for Cole. Swung on and hit in the air to left. That ball's high. It is far. It is gone. That's his 4th home run of the year.
And another strikeout for Garrett Cole.
0-1. Scope hits a grounder right back to Cole.
Trevino, shallow center field, brings in Willie Castro. He misplays the ball.
The payoff. Struck him out swinging fastball. We can get excited. Garrett Cole, 15 up, 15 down. Rizzo is 0 for 2.
As he sends this one out to right. A mammoth shot, Anthony Rizzo. Long balls in their last 5 games. Matt Carpenter, it's high out to right. Is it a fair ball? Home run.
Cole deals. Strike 3. Fastball outside corner. Painting. That man is painting. Now 2-8. Here's Jonathan Scope.
Up the middle. Breaks up what was a perfect game for Garrett Cole through 6 and 2.
The 2-2. Right field. Hayward on the run. Into the corner. He can't get there. Driven to right field and deep. Hayward going back. He's going to play it off the wall.
And the pitch swung on. There it goes. Deep left field, right field. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And the pitch is hit in the air to deep left. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Driven deep to right field. There it goes. He's done it again.
Schwindel deals a butterfly hit by Higgy to deep left. Back goes half, and that ball is gone.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Brujan. Ground ball is short. They go the short way, and that'll do it. Strike 3. Walls down looking for strikeouts. Grounded and grabbed there by a diving Donaldson. Fires to first. Nice play.
That's a shot into deep right. Gonna go. That baby is out of here.
High fly ball. Deep right center. There it goes. See ya. 7th in a row as they sweep the Rays right out of the Bronx. High drive. Right field. There it goes.